Welcome to LifeBites Mindful Mondays. I'm life, business, and energy coach Nina Bosky. And in today's grounding session, we're going to help you get centered, cleared, and connected. Let's get started. So let's come into the space and let's create a time for ourselves, time for this week's theme, which is activating your reset for new beginnings, new ways of being. And just as you're starting to come into the space, you can either sit up or you can lie down and just take in the words and the energy of this week's activation and grounding. Now, from the base of your spine down to the center of the earth, we're going to create a grounding cord in the form of a tree trunk. And you could use whatever tree trunk feels good to you, whether it's a redwood or a palm tree, a maple or an oak tree. Just pick a beautiful grounding cord that's very nurturing for you. And let's take the roots of that grounding cord and really anchor yourself to Mother Earth, to yourself, to your essence, to who you are. And let's release everything that no longer serves you, letting go of the past. Take a nice big deep breath. Letting go of the future. Take a nice, big, deep breath. And let's say hello to the here and now. Come into present time. And now, about 2 feet out, you're going to create a circle of light around you. And in that circle of light is a circle of yellow roses. And those yellow roses represent your true sunshine spirit, where your personality and your higher self are working hand in hand. Let's create a circle of pink roses all around you that represent love and compassion for yourself as well as the outside world. And now let's create a circle of red divine roses all around you that represent protection from anything that is not of your own energy and your own light. You have your circle of light, circle of yellow, pink, and red roses, and really put everything outside of your space that isn't you. Claim your energy. I am. I claim me. Now let's take a deep breath. Let's come up to our sixth chakra right between the brow. And about 2 feet out, you're going to create a movie screen. And you're going to put your life on your movie screen. And say hello to your life this week. Say hello to everything that has brought you to this moment. And now say to yourself, I am activating a reset in my own life. And I'd like you to pick an area of your life that does need a reset. It may mean an overall pattern. There may be something in health or in relationships, whatever it is. Let's activate your reset. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Now say hello to the challenges in that area. Even if you're not completely clear on what they are, it's just a feeling of a challenge. Or if you're specific, just say hello to it. You're not trying to change anything. You are now activating your system. And now let's say hello to your blessings. What blessings do you have in your life? Say hello to all the beautiful blessings in your life. Now let us check in. Physically, I'd like you to scan your body and just see what lights up physically for you. How do you feel physically? And if you have any dis-ease or discomfort, give it a golden light, green energy for healing, pink energy for love. And say to yourself, say to your physical self, I am healthy, I am strong, I am vibrant, and I am in flow. I am healthy, I am strong, I am vibrant, and I am in flow. Take a nice big deep breath. And come up to the center of your head. And just create a golden light in the center of your head, getting brighter and bigger, flushing out any incoherence, any fogginess, any frenetic energy. And say to yourself, I am alert, receptive, productive, and present. Once again, I am alert, receptive, productive, and present. Take a nice big deep breath all the way up to your 7th chakra and all the way back down to the bottom of your belly and back into your heart space. Let's open up those chakras one more time. We're activating our reset all the way up to your 7th chakra and all the way back down to the bottom of your belly and into your heart space. Say hello to your heart. Say hello to your emotions. And just ask yourself emotionally, feeling-wise, how do I feel? Keep it simple, happy, sad, excited. You may feel a variety of things. Just become aware. Now, take a nice big deep breath in. And I'd like you to ask yourself, are these energies emotions the feelings you need in order to activate your reset. So now it's time to move towards your reset. What emotions, energies, and feelings do you need to bring your life forward? I'll give you 3, and I'd like you to add what you need most. I feel loved, supported, nurtured, and once again, I feel loved, supported, nurtured, and you may come up with a mantra, you may come up with more words, whatever feels right to you to activate your reset. Now take a nice big deep breath. And let's come up to your 7th chakra, and we're going to go about 4 feet up to your 11th, 12th, and we're going to activate from our more divine self. And just like little light sockets, I'd like you to feel yourself plugging in to you, to the divine, to your loved ones, to the world. And say to yourself, I am connected. I am connected. And now let's ask our higher self for help and guidance in this area. Of activation, of new beginnings. Let's ask for support from the other side. The activation is beginning. The reset is happening. Your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies are aligning. Now let's take a nice big deep breath in, hold it, and release. And let's bring down a beautiful golden sun of light coming down through the heavens, coming down through that crown chakra, all the way down through your 6th, igniting your sense of intuition and knowingness, down through your 5th chakra, igniting your true expression and authentic self. That golden light is moving down through your heart space, resetting your energies for love, support, and nurturing, and activating your reset. As this energy keeps moving down through your 3rd chakra, manifesting this reset in the outside world. As it keeps moving down through your 2nd chakra, right below the navel, the I create energy and the pleasures of life. Even your relationships are all up-leveling in this reset. as it moves back down into the base of your spine, the root chakra. Say to yourself, love of self. Feel that golden light filling in all the areas in which you feel strong and safe. Moving back down through your legs, creating that strength and flexibility. Down through your feet. Wiggle your toes. Say hello to your fun fairies as that energy keeps moving down back into Mother Earth. You're feeling this activation as you are strong, you are centered, you are grounded. Life is beginning once again in the newness of this season, and everything is moving forward in your life exactly as it should be. Take a nice big deep breath in. Release. Stretch it out and open your eyes. Now that you are grounded, cleared, and connected, let's move on to this week's message and life theme. I love this week's topic because it deals with something that I think that from time to time we all need a reset. We all need to move our energy from where we thought we were going, and we might have veered off to the left or veered off to the right, and now we have to get back on track. We have to reset ourselves, and it might be one area of your life, but you may have to reset your mindset, reset a belief pattern, be able to release things that are no longer serving you as part of your reset. So I want you to think about an area that you was brought up during the grounding that you may need to reset in your own life. This is an activation period. Not only do the energies of right now with the universe happening and all the different planets, but this is a time, it is springtime. Aries, the area of, guess what? New beginnings. It's the pioneering planet. It's a planetary part of the zodiac that deals with new beginnings. So, what reset do you need to be able to move your life forward? Because soon enough, the energies are going to be about forward action, but we have to be on the frequency, on the channel that's going to actually allow us to move forward. So think about a reset in your own life. Where may you have veered off a little bit to the left or the right? And think about that as it relates to the beginning of the year, because we're 3 months into the new year. Are you on track? Are you where you want to be? And if not, why not? And if it is for whatever reason what you think the outside world is the main contributor, I'd like you to put that on the shelf for just this session. And I'd like you to ask yourself, where in my life am I learning this lesson? Where am I a contributor in my life having to have a reset? We have much more power in our co-creation than we give ourselves credit for, but it's really easy to blame it on the outside world. My company is changing. My spouse won't grow. I've got some issues with my health, so I can't move forward the way I'd like to. I'd like you to ask yourself, is that the truth? Or is that a story you might be telling yourself in order for you not to look at what is really the real issue for the reset? Maybe you're still programmed on a mindset of, I need to be poor. I need to barely pay my bills. Now, those patterns can be layered, but what will it take for you to move into a new place within yourself that says, wait a minute, I'm ready for a new beginning. It's time for me to reset my mindset. So, a quick question for you, let's say it's in the area of money. How can you start to create a flow of money that gets you out of the pauper mindset? I don't have to be poor. I don't have to be, a person who can barely pay my bills. I remember when I was in media a long time ago, I remember thinking about somebody that I was completely opposite of. It was Martha Stewart at the time because she's very linear in how she does things. Great businesswoman, sharp, shrewd. Some of those attributes I know I needed in order, not so much the shrewd part, but the business acumen. I tend to be more creative in nature. I tend to be more spiritual in nature. But let's not, buy into the belief system that spirituality doesn't mean money. Because there's been times I've been very successful in my life. But here's the thing. You've got to look at the area of your life and think about somebody that amplifies that energy. And what energy do you need in order to bring to your reset? This is not a time for moving forward fully yet. It's a time for activating. How do I want my physical body to show up? Am I showing up in my life physically as the best version of myself? Meaning, am I eating right? Am I getting plenty of sleep? Am I drinking lots of water? Where am I showing up? And where do I need to improve? Mentally, what am I saying to myself throughout the day? What is my self-talk? If I need to move towards a more positive mindset. And how am I feeling about my life or a certain area of your life? Think about, how do I want to feel in order to create my own reset? And then the last area is spiritually. How much time am I spending in the unseen world, my quiet time, visualizing my success, visualizing what I want, not what isn't happening? Activating your reset means you have to use physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual tools in order for you to activate it. You've called on your higher self right now to help you. It is time. It is the season of new beginnings. Open up to the best version of yourself. How can you activate your own reset? That's the LifeBites question of the week. Bring that forward, write it down, get crystal clear, and then as we move in to next week, we'll start to move in to purpose. So take a nice big deep breath in, release it, and say to yourself, I've got this. I hope you've enjoyed this week's Mindful Mondays. Be sure to join us this Friday for another episode of LifeBites as we get you inspired in the areas of life, business, and media. I'm your host, life, business, and energy coach, Nina Bosky. And remember, until next time, sometimes in order to speed up, you've got to learn how to slow down.